The Max Super Retriever Series Crown Championships is brought to you by Sport Dog, gear the way you would design it, and by Max Prairie Wings, America's premier waterfowl outfitter.
Welcome back to Hot Springs National Park and Oaklawn Thoroughbred Park here. The Max Super Retriever Series Crown Championships. I'm Tommy Sanders along with Justin Tackett. As we say, we're just about ready to go with our preliminary round, 12 dog and handler teams. You know, the thoroughbred tradition here at Oaklawn, Justin, goes back 104 years, I think. Maybe not quite that old for the retriever trial tradition, but a lot of history behind it in this country,
right? The way it first cranked up was affluent Americans, primarily from the East Coast, brought over Scottish gamekeepers. In turn, Labrador Retrievers came along. In 1931, Mrs. Marshall Fields from the famed department store was the president of the first Labrador Retriever Club in America. 1935, Blind of Arden, first titled field champion in the United States. 1941, King Midas, a golden retriever, won the first National Open. Early 80s, North American Hunting Retriever Club, AKC develops a hunt test program. These dogs get better and better and better. They're starting to rival the field trialers. Super Retriever Series was born in the late 90s. It's the best of the best now. Best hunt tests, the best field trials, they get it on here. When you start to think about it, the evolution has been unbelievable.
Compare the abilities of the dogs back there in the 30s, 40s, and 50s to these dogs we're going to see here today in Hot Springs.
Think about this. In the 40s and 50s, if you had a 50-yard water blind and you had a dog that could do it, it was amazing. We're going to have 400- and 500-yard water blinds. In fact, our first series, we have 5 marks on the ground ranging from 300 yards to about 5 yards. It's unbelievable. In 20 years, we may be running 2,000-yard water blinds to find a winner. It's unbelievable.
Well, you got to be good. And speaking of good, let's take a look at the rest of our seedings now, positions 6 through 1.
Seeded number 3, Richard McDonald and Sam, second place from El Campo.
Without a doubt, the most experienced handler in the field and arguably the most talented retriever here. Richard McDonald was handling retrievers when most of the handlers here were learning to spell dog. If Lady Luck likes the team from South Carolina, look for them in the finals.
Well, now we've previewed all of our dog and handler teams. Again, we're getting very close to the start of our retriever trial competition, and a big tradition here at Oaklawn Park. Of course, before every race, they have a post parade. We're going to kind of uphold that tradition here.
Richard McDonald, lots of experience. Sam's a great dog, and of course, Chris Aiken and Boomer.